Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Casey and this is my service dog in training, Kenobi. We are doing a little bit of catch up, so if he looks a little big for the videos and photos I'm about to show you, that's because we are filming this on week 6, I think. Where are we? Shoot, we're on week 7. But you're currently watching our videos from week 4. So, like I said, we're playing a little bit of catch up. I was going to try a different method of filming, but somebody broke my cable that connects to my computer. And I hadn't done it before then like I should have. I was pretty good about filming the day after the week on the Monday. But, hey, life, I got distracted. Anyway, so you're here for week 4 of Kenobi's training. I have my journal here, or Kenobi's training journal. If you guys want more information on this journal, I have a separate playlist so you can see exactly what I write inside of it. That will be linked in the cards above and in the description below. Now, that being said, I am doing something a little different this time. Hopefully you guys will like it, but I actually went through and checked the videos that I have from this week. And I believe it's on a little Wednesday vlog, or even a Friday. Yeah, it was a Friday vlog. I said I didn't film that much this week, and I actually filmed a lot this week. So I hope you guys enjoy this vlog breakdown. So we're going to kick it off with Monday, which was actually Halloween. He did a little outing. We had to go to Harbor Freight to pick something up. So I went with my husband and I took Elsa. And I knew we were only going to be in there for like 5 minutes just to run in and out. And so I thought this was a great opportunity for him to have a little bit of an outing. I did carry him for the most part. He did walk a little bit inside. But I did carry him for the most part, and I wiped him down after this because he didn't have all his shots. And I think Harbor Freight is pet friendly. I'm not sure. They didn't have any sign on the door that I remember seeing. We did start outside, so I have some video of us outside. My husband went in to the store first to get what we needed, and I just worked with him outside for a few minutes to make sure he was totally okay. I totally planned, if he was not okay, just to go back to the car and wait for my husband. I was not going to push him at all, but he actually did really well, and he was listening with the few commands that he knows, and he got to watch some people go in and out of the store. And so I went ahead and picked him up and walked him inside. Again, just being extra cautious carrying him. He also is still very young at this point, so his potty habits are not the most reliable, so I didn't want to chance it or anything like that. So I did carry him, let him kind of observe the store that way. And also once I got inside, I did put him down in one of the aisles, and my husband filmed for me and held Elsa. So you can see here, he was walking up and down the aisles. He was super unbothered by just about everything, which was fantastic. There was basically nobody in the store, so it was a really good time to go. And yeah, so he did really fantastic. Again, we were only in there for maybe 2-3 minutes, and then we were outside for like 2 or 3 minutes. So it was about 5 minutes outing. And we did have a little bit of a problem when we exited the store. Kenobi has shown some fear or uncertainty around other dogs that are barking. And unfortunately, when we exited the store, there was a couple dogs waiting in a car, and they just like blew their top basically and started barking like crazy, and it really threw him off, really spooked him. So that is definitely something that we need to somehow carefully like get him to neutral on. I wouldn't mind at all if he is cautious about that, because that is just, you know, a dog barking mad is kind of unsettling. So I wouldn't mind if he, you know, is alert to it. But obviously, as a service dog, he cannot react negatively at all to that. And right now, he is just a little spooked, thrown off, and will even stop taking treats and stuff like that. So definitely something he does not like that we will have to continue to work on. And a little hint, because we are on week 7, he's actually getting a lot better with that. But at this point, week 4, he was very thrown off, and that threw him for a big surprise. So it was a pretty bad way to end an outing. Besides that, he did fantastic, so that was great. Okay, and then also on that day, we went to my mom's house, and he got to see a couple of trick-or-treaters. He was very interested in them. My mom's in a newer development, so there wasn't a lot of trick-or-treaters, and so he only saw a couple, which was a really good first introduction. Spooked at first, but he quickly got over it, so that was a great socialization experience for him, and hopefully we will continue those. So next year he will not have a problem with kids in costumes at all, because that is something that very easily can throw a dog off. So the other thing that happened on Monday was a busy day, as you can tell, is he decided he was going to ride in the back. Now I think it's because Elsa, my service dog, normally rides in the back, and that's where she's comfortable, that's where she knows she goes. And Kenobi's been a little bit of a cuddle bug and wants to sit with me in the front seat. But he decided on Monday, kind of by his own, that he was going to sit in the back seat, probably because Elsa was back there. And so he was plugged in, seat belted in to the back, and he just sat down back there like that was where he was supposed to be. So that was really cool that he kind of figured that out by himself. And yeah, he did really well. He's been very good about riding in the car. All right, going on to Tuesday. Now Tuesday, our biggest struggle with him is the crate training. So I have a vlog right now that I'm going to go ahead and show you on kind of what we were doing with our crate training. I just wanted to vlog for a minute. So I'm just sitting here folding laundry. He was out for a little bit, just sitting on the bed. And then when I was folding some of the smaller stuff, I put him in the crate so that he could learn to chill in the crate, because we're really focusing on crate training this week. Now I'm going to say this is like the second step. Second step. So first step, crate training, you should always try to let them just cry it out. I've been doing that for 3 weeks now. Not working. Time to try a new strategy. I think he is just so rewarded, even by my being there, like my presence, even in a neutral setting. Like I'm being very neutral, I'm just moving him, and that alone is still so rewarding to him. So I'm having to change strategies a little bit, get a little bit more on him about it. That, okay, your whining gives you angry me, not just neutral me, just, no, this is no fun, right? That's what you want to do first. And like I said, I've done 3 weeks of that, and it's not getting any better. If anything, it's actually getting worse. So here are a couple whines, like stress yawn, stuff like that. A yawn for dog is a release, or them trying to release stress. So I'm not going to correct that. But the pouty, whiny stuff, that I am correcting. And if I'm in the other room, I don't correct the little things, like the little whimpers. But if he's getting really crazy, which he has a couple times, good boy, good boy, I'll correct that. because he is kind of as a Malinois, or a chaotic breed, I guess you could say. I don't want him to hurt himself. And he was kind of getting to that frantic point of hurting himself. And I've heard of other Malinois owners having problems with crate training, and they're like, oh, I left my Malinois in the crate for 5 minutes and he chipped a tooth. And obviously I don't want that. Obviously that dog's also super stressed out. So as much as I don't like doing corrected behaviors on puppies, I hope the light's not changing too much for you guys. I'm trying to get stuff done. I also put the welfare of the dog first. So there are certain things I will correct right off the bat with young dogs. Stuff that's going to threaten their health. So them being overly stressed in the crate to the point that they might hurt themselves. All right, we're going to start using some correction. If they're chasing cars, okay, we're going to use some correction. We don't want, like, that can end up in a car accident. Door dashing, okay, especially if you're on a busy street like I am, okay, we're going to use some correction. He doesn't have any door dashing, he doesn't have any car chasing, but the crate thing is a problem. I'm trying to do everything with one hand. Good boy. So now he's being really good. But yeah, so I'm just still in the room. Like, that's how bad it is. Like, he's still doing little stress whine and stuff like that while I'm in the room. So I started it yesterday. So I just started it this week. Corrected him a couple times yesterday for just really crazy behavior. And then, because I also feel like I can start using some corrective behavior because I've started teaching him some positive foundation. So, for example, he still goes crazy, but he knows that he has to wait to get out. Let me show you that. Alright, I think I have another video of this, but he's doing pretty good. Like, I don't even have to remind him. Free! Good boy! And he knows to wait. And then he gets a happy person. The happy owner that loves him. But we had to break out the one that's not so happy when he's whining to get some corrective behavior in there. Of course, still giving him cookies for going in, so we got a cookie for going in. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at with crate training. Let me show you something else. I started this a couple days ago. Originally, I believe I put it in a video that his X pin was over here, and this is my computer station, so I do a lot of my ordering and embroidery digitization and website work and videos, so I do a lot of work on the computer. And even in there, he was getting super anxious with this distance. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna move it over there. And you can see I made it like really small because I'm also trying to implement him on place, which he's also doing a little better. Can you go place? What a good boy. What a good job. And I got a treat here. So we're trying to build the place a little bit, and hopefully that will help. He still wants to kind of sleep curled up next to me. I let him do it for maybe an hour, and then he goes in here. And yeah, but I'm gonna plan is to slowly move it back over there, and then maybe wider with toys. Usually they'll have at least one toy in here, but really this is okay, we're settling, we're not being really crazy. And he's been doing pretty good. He's been doing pretty good with that. He's also waits at this gate. So, Kenobi free. Good boy. Good boy. I'm not going to reward you for that one. Just some pets. All the pets. Yeah, all the pets. So, we've been doing, that's what we've been doing there. Oops, can I fix your ear? Can Can you fix your ear? Good boy. So, you checking it out, Elsa. But, yeah, so that's what we've been doing there. And we're just slowly building it. Also, I think I had a video of the soft kennel, which I'm trying to use upstairs because that's a bit of a conundrum to bring up and down. But this is not. So I'm going to probably start bringing this up there so he has a place to settle. Yeah, you know you get treats there, huh? I'm going to give him a little treat. Where did I put that? Then he put himself in there so he can take himself out. So, hi. So yeah, that's kind of how it's going. We're gonna try that this week. You know, it's good to be able to do that kind of Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde personality swap for crate training. Like I said, not the first thing. That's not how you should start crate training. You need to put a positive base. You need to try to give them toys in the crate, try to let them just whine it out, because it's better for them to learn how to self-soothe than you having to possibly damage your relationship a little bit by, you know, bringing out that side of you, especially with a young puppy you just got. But like I said, he's getting to the point where he might be hurting himself in the kennel. So I put health over our relationship, for lack of a better word. As you can see, once he gets out, he's still happy-go-lucky. We still build that. We put a lot of money into the bank. As some trainers like to say, puppies are banks. You want to put that positivity. You want to make a lot of positive deposits before you start taking stuff out. That way, if you have to take stuff out, like for crate training, which is like, I would say the lowest, right? But like life-altering stuff, like chasing cars where they could get hit, door dashing if you're on a busy street. Those are the only ones I can think of off the top of my head that could be like a danger to them, that you would need to just go ahead and pull corrections on a young puppy. Besides that, you really should not be correcting a young puppy. You should be rewarding them. Look at that good boy. Look at that good boy. Free! Free! Oh, what a good boy. And it should be all like hugs and kisses. Yeah. 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 So, hopefully I've done enough of that for 3 weeks that the little bit of correction that I'm doing, I'm trying to minimize it as much as possible. At the same time, building a really good dissociation with the crate through crate training and stuff like that. He has no problem going in the crate, like at all. He loves going in. He knows he gets treats. He knows it's a good place. But he doesn't like me leaving. And even me coming in neutral, like when he was jumping out of the X-Pen, coming in neutral, putting him back. Whoop! Let's go, let's go! And I should have seen that coming. Well, that's the first accident this week. Go potty! Come on. Damn it. That one's on me. Good boy. So, both of them went. Wait till he's done. Wow, he really needed to go. Good, better, go now. Good job. And it's back to sniffing. So, and I think that's also important, that you kind of go outside and reward it there. I know some people just kick the dog outside, and I'm guilty. I've done it a couple times, kick him outside because you're mad, you gotta go clean up the mess. But if you can, go outside with him, let him go, wait till he's finished, don't reward when he's going. That's going to possibly interrupt him, rewarding him and not letting him finish peeing all the way. So when he's done, or your dog's done, then reward. And that way, they're not seeing that you don't like to see them pee, right? Because that can make them be sneaky about it. It's just that they'll get that you don't want them to go inside. And he didn't give me a clear signal there that he wanted to go out. He's been pretty good at that. But yeah, it was about time. I should have been taking him out. That was my fault. So I'm gonna go inside and clean up some dog pee. Yay me. But that was the first time this week. And like I said, that was my fault. Like, I knew that he probably needed to go out. So it was getting that time. Alright, stop talking. So let's go clean up some dog pee. Yay for puppy training. Good morning, guys. I am wearing my robe this morning purely as a jacket because I just I've been keeping this one warm all night because I like to sleep at all. Somebody has a little bit of an upset stomach. So, alright, do we need to go out now? They're just romping around a little bit, and I know they have to go in the morning, or he has to go in the morning. So, do we need to go outside? Come on. So, we went out, oh my gosh, felt like 2 to 3 hours, like, I don't even know. My brain's like dead. Guys, no. You play when I put you on a leash. So, after our training class, he had some new treats, which I think upset his stomach a little bit. He had a little bit like soft stool, but like one time for the day. So just one time, and it was fine. So he recovered quickly, and you know, puppies they have very sensitive stomachs. Are you guys gonna stop? They're like having a stare down right now. No! Alright, you know, if you just play, I'll let you romp around. Kenobi, come. Kenobi! Come here! Good boy. Free! Free! Still doesn't know that one yet. You're free, bud! Go free! Hi. Whoops. But regain my brain. Sorry, I haven't slept. These two are crazy. Yeah, so a soft stool after class, and then just kind of like once a day was having soft stool. And yesterday it was, which was Tuesday? My watch is dead. He had like actual diarrhea. So okay. Going to the store. No. And getting some pumpkin. I'm correcting right now because they've dug a hole in the backyard. And so I really don't mind them digging that much. I've noticed they've kind of, at least Kenobi has been, actually both of them, now that I think about it. No! Has been eating the dirt. And which is probably not helping his upset stomach. So, he's also been eating some sticks out here. Which, even though I went over the entire yard, I'm just going to stand on this hole, and picked up as much sticks as I possibly could, he still finds them. And of course he finds the smaller ones that are easily swallowed. So that's why we're going more to unleash. They're just playing right now, so... Okay. See, he's trying to eat this dirt clog. No, you're gonna go on leash in a minute. But, hey. No, come here. Alright, you're on leash. Nope. So, there are, between the treats, that definitely upset his stomach. Sorry, I don't know why my camera's being so weird. And then him eating some twigs that he shouldn't be, because he's been pretty good about like going out and going to the bathroom. I've been letting him. He's also been picking up some sticks, and I think I get most of them, but we're gonna have to go on leash until you resolve the stomach issue, because yeah, he had really bad diarrhea. And then I gave him the pumpkin. Last night I went and grabbed some pumpkin, gave him some pumpkin, and I think I might have overfed him. I don't know if I have been also overfeeding him as well. I read that was something that with puppies sometimes you can overfeed them and they could get a little bit of diarrhea that way. Oh my gosh, dude, stop going in circles. So that could be it, because I'm trying to get him to, goodness, brain fog, eat the proper amount. And I probably I've only subtracted a little bit of food from his dish last night to put the pumpkin in. And I probably should have subtracted more, because he actually had to go back to it 3 times. And I just figured maybe it's because his stomach was upset, but I think it was actually way too much food for him. And he kind of had 1 or 2 little like burps, I guess you could say, where some food came up. So I think he just ate too much. So between all of that, he did not have a fun time last night, and he had to go out several times, and actually one time it was not quick enough, and he went in the bedroom. Pretty much liquid diarrhea. So that was not fun. Not a fun night. He's probably not having a fun night. He's not lethargic at all. He's still drinking water. He's still acting his normal self. He just definitely doesn't have any food in his stomach after that. So I think what I'm going to do this morning is we're going to stop all treats. Because I've still been giving him some treats when he's going in his crate and stuff like that. And still trying to use his kibble mostly. Come on, do you need to go potty? Come on. But I think we're gonna... He's emptied his stomach thoroughly, I think, at this point. So we're gonna put some bland food. I'm gonna cook him some rice. And I'm gonna give him some of the chicken baby food I got that was supposed to be towards treats. But hopefully it'll just be one meal. I don't think you're supposed to do the bland chicken rice in young puppies for very long. Like, I know you could do it for up to a week with adult dogs, I think. Again, not a vet, don't take my advice. It's just what I'm doing. And it's worked in the past, so we're gonna do probably just one day, and if it persists after some bland rice, small portions, bland rice, bland chicken, and some pumpkin. We'll see how his... No, do not eat that. And making sure he's on leash so he doesn't eat anything he shouldn't be. Hopefully it'll go away. If not, we'll be going to the vet tomorrow. Because definitely this much diarrhea is not good for him. So, do you need to go potty? Normally after he runs around in the morning, he has to go. That's where he's been having accents inside. So, anyway, that's the plan. I also got a sweet potato, which is also supposed to be kind of good for their stomach. They have an upset or sensitive stomach. So I think I'm going to, I was going to like mash it to actually add to his food, but I think I'm just going to do the pumpkin. And I looked up last night because I basically didn't sleep. I had to be up so many times, I just couldn't go back to sleep. How to basically dehydrate some sweet potato to make like sweet potato chips or like chewy sweet potato treats, to just have like a 1 ingredient dog treat. And I think that's what we're gonna use and try that. So I might give him a couple of those tonight because it's supposed to take 6 hours to dehydrate. So yeah, that's kind of the goal for today. So as soon as I feel like he's done, which I think he is. Do you need to go potty? Do you need to go potty? I gotta go inside, cook some rice. Yeah, I think you're done. Come on. No, I know, he just wants to play with her. Let's go potty. You're gonna end up in the pen. Alrighty. Okay, so we're gonna see if he stays there. I gotta do all these dishes. And then I could actually cook some rice. Yay, rice. And we'll start some tea because I need something this morning to get me going. Okay, real quick before my battery dies on my camera. So this is what we're doing, 100% pure pumpkin. Ingredients is literally only pumpkin. This is beech nut baby food. Ingredients literally finely ground chicken and chicken broth. So there's probably a little bit of salt in it. But so there's a little bit of that. It's only about maybe half of this scoop. I'm going to feed him several times today, and I just want to feed him just a little bit just to get something in his stomach, but not a ton. So this is not hot anymore. That's not hot or cold, I should say, because that came out of the fridge. Alright, so I think we're good to eat. Would you like some food, baby? Would you like some food? Can you sit? Sit. Good boy. Usually I will pull this out, but we could probably just leave it there. There you go, puppers. That's not for you, Alice. We're gonna get your food. Yeah, get the chicken, get the good stuff. Ready for your food, Bubba? So we really didn't do much of anything on Thursday, just a little bit of at-home training and really just taking a rest day, which is very much needed for the young pups. So nothing super to report there except for the fact that he had his very first bully. Good morning, guys. It is Friday. Oh my gosh, this week has gone by. Sorry, my hair's a little crazy, but I haven't been doing a lot of filming. These two crazies over here. I haven't been doing a lot of filming or vlogging, and I want to go ahead and grab the camera today and kind of show you what Kenobi knows at this point. Really, my goals have been, I don't think I've really explained it, but my goals have been really to just make training super fun with him. I was a little too gung-ho with Elsa, and I kind of burnt her out. By the time she was like 1, she was kind of like done, was like over this stuff. So, yes, you can like be really quick, especially with these working breeds. And, you know, by 6 months have them know like 30 commands or something like that. But it's a puppy. You want to enjoy the puppy stage and, you know, all that stuff. So we're really just doing a lot of basic luring and stuff like that. We've had to bump up the training a little bit because of, I'm looking for my treat pouch, the PetSmart classes we're doing. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I want to say I did. We did the first week, like all the commands. Or I think there's actually more, which is kind of crazy to me for such a, like a young puppy class. They're like, oh yeah, let's sit down. And I don't know if they do that because, one, as like a new pet parent, you feel like you're getting more out of the class when you run through that stuff really early. Or two, maybe they're anticipating them to already know sit, which I understand. So like if your dog already knows sit, you're taking the bear paint, beginner puppy class and all you do the first week is sit, then it's like really boring. You're like, am I even gonna learn anything in this class? Is it worth it? So I don't know if that's why they're doing it. But yeah, so we've really like stepped it up on some of the commands, just because I don't want him to be over asking too much of him, if that makes sense. So, I mean, he did really well. There's only one other puppy in the class, which I think is only like 2 weeks older than him. And, I mean, he did better than that puppy, but they didn't do anything with their dog before the class. And, you know, I've been working with luring, and really that's what we did. Yes, he introduced like all of the different commands, but we really just lured them. So kind of went over concepts of luring and everything like that. Anyway, enough about that. So this, I find like this small amount of kibble is what's good. Ooh, yeah. So this is like, it's not quite a half a cup. It says on here 90 cc's. This was like an old laundry soap thing. So that's how much kibble I'm using. And I find that once I use this amount of kibble, and it's like a good size training session. So that's what I like doing. I did that with my first dog and I didn't have experienced any burnout. I tried to use Elsa's like her entire meal, and I think it was just too much. So this is definitely not as much kibble as I feed him per meal. But I find it's a good amount for the amount of time it takes to do. Does that make sense? I'm also going to use a clicker. So we got a free clicker from PetSmart. And I normally don't like the button ones. I haven't liked them before. I like my box clicker. But I actually really like this one. And it has a good sound to it. I know I had recently bought like the World War II clicker. I don't know where I put it. So anyway, I'm using this one. It was free with the class. So I'm like, yeah, you know, give me a clicker. I'll use the clicker. I'll probably do another video on what I think clicker training I did with my first dog. It was amazing. Didn't do it really with Elsa, and I regretted it. So definitely doing clicker training with Kenobi. So let me put Elsa away, and let me show you what we've been doing as far as training goes. Sorry, I don't have a tripod today, but this should work. Don't touch the... What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? Okay, we're a little cricket here. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Alright, Else, come here. Okay, so we also have the placemat. I hope that's in view. Get this toy out of the way. Kenobi, good boy. Yeah. Kenobi. So I'm rewarding a lot coming to me. I always want that to be a good thing. He knows place. He's really good at place. I didn't ask you for it though. Kenobi. Good boy. Sit. Good. And then you can go this way. You can go this way so they can see you. Good boy. And then down. Good. Good job, Stand. Good. So I'm just starting to add the command to it, the command name. Good boy, because you see he's really quick now. So I'm starting to pair the command name to it. Now he does pretty much know sit. 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 Yes. Kind of threw that one on him really quickly. So, Kenobi, what are you doing? Saying hi to Elsa? Sit. Good. Down. Good job. Good job. And then we also like spin and turn. Good. Down. Good job. Good job. Sit. Good. Stand. Got something on with your ear? Good job. Okay, sit. Good. Down. Good job. Good job. Stand. Good. Stand. Guys, stand up. Yes. Good boy. So, those are his basic positions. Also, I think, yeah, that's in view. Okay. Free. Good. We've also been doing, good, place. Good boy. Good job. And he gets rewarded on it. So that's why he likes to get on it and stay on it. For our first virtual, I believe it's Virtual Manners, the AKC, that's like the first title we're going to go for. He has to go to place and stay on it for 15 seconds. Free! Kenobi, free! Good boy. Good job. Place. Good. Kenobi, free. Good job. Kenobi, place. Good boy. So you can see I vary my treat location. Either down. Yeah. Versus from the hand. I guess I haven't been throwing it on the ground too much. But I'll throw it on the place. Good job. And that really helps with his impulse control and waiting. So that's really good. We've been building on that a lot. And you can tell he really likes it because as soon as I put it out, right, he jumped on it right away. Kenobi! I guess since say free. Sit. Let's see. Kenobi, come here. Go ahead, sit. Yeah. Down. Good job. Down. Come here. Come here. Good. Down. Yeah. Good boy. And I'll do a lot of rewarding in position, making sure that position's really good. And the one I just started doing, Kenobi, good job, is heel. And try and do a sit and heel. Good job. I need to work on my rewarding. And then a down. Good job in the heel position. So I've just started doing that. The other one, he's learned from his PetSmart class, is touch, which he picked up really fast. If you think your dog can't learn anything, try touch. It's super easy. But Kenobi, touch. Good boy. Touch. Up. Yeah, good boy. Touch. A little distracted by that place there. Touch. Yeah. You know what that means. Touch. Good. Whoops. Did you drop it? Touch. With your nose. Yes. And definitely this is going to be an important one for him. Good. Because we're going to build this up to his alert behavior. So, Kenobi. Good boy. Sit. Good job. Down. Good. Alright, so we're going to end it there. I didn't quite run out. I have a little bit more, but we'll probably be doing a lot of little sessions today. So, we're going to save the training for later. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys kind of what a little training session looks like. And I think he needs to go outside. So, let's go. Kenobi! So the last thing that we did on Friday, I don't really have a setup for it, but I just have a quick clip that I told my husband to grab as I was trimming Kenobi's nails. He was doing very good with the Dremel, and so I went ahead and told my husband to grab the camera real quick and do a clip of us. So that's right here showing on the screen. This is a continuation of our little mini series that I've been capturing on how to Dremel your dog's nails. If you guys are interested in that, I will put a link in the cards above. and also in the description down below. So Saturday was his second PetSmart class, as I mentioned in our Friday vlog about our PetSmart class, and I believe I mentioned it last week. I wanted to get into the class early because I thought the puppy class he was able to play with other puppies. That was why I tried to get in as early as they allowed. I also thought we were going to be in knew we were going to be in that encaged, safe area, and also I always wiped him down to be super careful, and I carried him in and out of the store to that area. So yes, a little bit of a risk, I know, but it's a risk I was willing to take. Unfortunately, on Saturday, we were informed by the trainer that they want to fill up the class more. So it was just Kenobi and one other dog, and they want at least 3 pups in that class to basically constitute paying the trainer for his time. So they moved us off. So he's going to be restarting his puppy class later in December. So we really just did those 2 classes, and yeah, so we're pushing off the classes, which is fine. I would rather train with more dogs because honestly that's the main reason I'm taking the class, is to be around other pups. So again, didn't do too much on Sunday. We took another good rest day, but I do have this adorable clip of Kenobi nursing on a blanket. I've never had a dog that does this suckling behavior, although I knew that some dogs do, but it still makes me laugh seeing him do it, and it is quite adorable and just shows how much of a little baby he is. Alright, that's it for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of this week training Kenobi to become my next service dog. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them down below. And of course, if you do like this video, make sure to smash the thumbs up button and hit subscribe if you don't want to miss any more future vlogs. I will see you next time. Bye!